Hello, I'm going to talk to you about Entrepreneurship 309. My name is Magnus George. Some of you know me. If you took 101 a couple of years ago, I was the module convener then, and I've taken over 309, new venture planning for this coming year. This is a chance for me to say a few things to you if you're turning up not in intro week but going straight into week one of this year, your final year, your first term and final year. So let me give you a few explanations of what's going to be happening over the year. This is going to be a great module for you because my hope is that at the end of the year you're going to be a person who's confident when your boss says to you something like, I want you to think about something and I want you to give me a plan on how we're going to do it. Or if you're going to run your own thing in a few years' time, I want you to remember back on what you did, about the things you've learned, and it will give you a better starting place than a completely white sheet of paper. So let's go. Here's the timetable. It's a pretty complicated timetable, so I'm going to give you the headlines of that only. Before I do that though, why is this a good module? Well, you're signed up for it already, so you know that this is the module where, as well as the theory you've been thinking about in your time at Lancaster, this is practice. This is an experiential module. You're going to be coming up with a business idea, working in a team, and working through the stages of getting ready perhaps to start a business. You may start a business, that's not a requirement. Most don't, and that's something we'll talk about at the start. But you're going to go through the process, you're going to spend a lot of time working with business people in some capacity or other, and then it's going to culminate in you presenting a document that we'll call a business plan or something of that form. And you're also going to make a pitch to a panel of people who will be practicing business people. I'm going to bring in somebody who's from the world of finance, possibly venture capital, possibly banking. These are the sort of people who you'll be going to get permission and money in the future, I hope. So let me call this put it at the top. This is a capstone module for those of you for whom entrepreneurship is your major. And I suggest that for all of you, it's a pretty big undertaking. It's group work based and it's going to take up a good amount of time and effort and energy. But in return, it's going to excite you. It's going to allow you to bring the other things you've done, perhaps on internship together. Certainly in a group, there'll be people who've got different majors. You've done lots of modules over the 2 or 3 years you've already spent in the management school. So you're going to have lots of experience to mix together and have fun doing that. So let me call that, your experience is going to be first-hand experience. This is going beyond the theory bubble and asking you to get your sleeves rolled up, your hands a bit dirty, speak to customers, speak to partners, speak to suppliers, and do things with that. So what's the commitment from you? Here's where it gets really fun because we don't waste a minute of the week. We start at 0900. You've seen Good Morning Vietnam. The 0 is for, oh my goodness, 0900 on the best day of the week, Monday. So you come back from the mountains, come back from the weekend off, ready to go and hit the ground running. Now this is important because we will start at 900 on Monday. Not every week. The timetable is complicated, but we will start in week 1. That's week 01 of the first term. So please, 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 unless you've got a really good reason, be at that first session because we're going to be doing something to kick us all off. Where do we meet on those Mondays? Bowland. You know where Bowland is by now? Up the spine to the north end. Seminar room 20. Seminar room 20 in Bowland North. Now the other exciting key component to this module that you know a little bit about perhaps is that you get to meet as well as entrepreneurs in residence, and I'll be bringing some of those in to give you additional feedback, challenge, criticism, encouragement. Maybe you can leverage their networks, ask them to help you to come up with some of the sorts of contacts you need to move things to the later stage. But throughout the 309 challenge, you're going to have an individual team mentor. You're going to meet the mentors in week 3. They're people who've supervised student projects over past years, probably between them hundreds of student team projects, and they've all had businesses and have businesses of their own. You will meet mentors regularly on Fridays. We've got rooms booked for you inside the management school, and the first meeting with them will be on Friday of week 3. So we'll talk a lot more about that probably in week 2, but the main thing is if you possibly can, be with me. I'm bringing a friend in to work with us. Be there 0900 Monday of week 1, and I look forward very much to working with you. And look what I've made. I've made the module handbook, so page after page after page of details about how to run teams, an overview of what will happen week by week. It explains the timetable in some detail, how to contact me, how to contact Roger, who you already know. So you do need to get this off Moodle. The Moodle site will be used a lot through the module as a place to store things and send you things as well. We'll talk about other forms of communication you can use as a team. You know as much about that as I do, but we'll discuss that as one of the things we need to do. So please get yourself a copy of the New Venture Planning 309 Module Handbook off Moodle. You should be able, since you're already pre-enrolled, you should be able to get that module page up and running on Moodle. Any problems, drop me an email. Email m.george@lancaster.ac.uk. Get thinking. If you want to start politicking and co-opting teammates already, sure, do that. You guys are going to self-select into teams. If you're coming up with ideas already, carry on. You have my permission. Don't wait for me to give you permission, because this is an entrepreneurship module. There you go. So thanks for watching this. I will see you 0900 Boland North, seminar room 20, Monday of week 1, and it's a 09, not 9 p.m. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.